This is Tom Doody, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Doody and a Google search for my site. Dear Amiga, in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel, today you halted your advancement towards clienthood with Adam and his amigos, including me and a couple amigas. You've given me the opportunity to see our program from the perspective of someone who has thoughtfully chosen an alternative. And I'm going to leverage this moment into something from my blog and YouTube. I'll be careful not to pinpoint your ID. For someone unlike you, whose debt has built over decades, and whose debt is paid as agreed, he or she needs to understand the risks of not paying as agreed. His or her fear and the sense of responsibility has kept these people with increasing amount of debt that seems to balloon into bankruptcy. If we get these people with time remaining, then they only need to accept 3 risks. 1, tax. 2, collector calls, credit score, threatening letters. 3, lawsuit or lawsuits. With our comprehensive program, including the client protected escrow account and attorney backup, our clients get out of debt relatively fast and gracefully. Your situation is different because you're already experiencing the trauma of not paying as agreed. Your trauma I speak of is low credit, collectors harass you, you read threatening letters with reason to ask, what? Am I getting sued? You don't need a comprehensive service like ours in the same way people do who are still paid as agreed. In addition, you've taken a very smart step to get yourself under the creditor's financial radar. So the one lawsuit you have and any additional lawsuits are impotent. Although they make a public record, your creditors cannot sue you and help themselves to your money because you have separated deposits from your name while protecting your income. In addition, the insurance settlement you're expecting is not in your name, so it can't be grabbed. It's a rare moment when someone declines our services, and I have a sense they'll do just fine without us. Your insurance settlement is likely to allow you to settle with any creditor without undue delay, which will stop additional lawsuits. 2 cautions. 1, we commonly get the public record removed when we settle debt that has been converted from unsecured to secured through a court order. So if you and or your tax pro can settle your one judgment with confidence, then go for it. If your tax pro and you hesitate, then please ask me for a price on that one debt with a court order against you. 2, if you get a summons, if you get another summons, and you can get it to us with time before your court date, then I would advise you to use us since we have an attorney backup. In a matter of hours, he'll file a continuance, giving enough time to settle, even with your ability to pay from your insurance settlement. A looming court date can unnecessarily pressure negotiations, giving the law firm an unfair advantage. Aside from lawsuits, considering your insurance settlement and under the radar financial status, you'll do just fine without us. You'll do just fine without us. If you or your tax pro feels even a trace of panic, please ask for help. The best thing about getting debt behind oneself through pro or DIY negotiation is people don't accumulate excessive debt again. Unlike drug rehab, our graduates don't relapse. Multiple bankruptcies are common, but no one does programs like ours twice. My personal theory is the process of solving one's debt through fair negotiation gives people in education about debt that prevents relapse. This excessively detailed text is a product of me leveraging a moment in your financial life and the privilege you've given me to see our program from the perspective of an almost client. I leverage this moment for the potential benefit of other people who might have similar, but not exactly, debt circumstances. Grazie for considering our Debt Solve program. Ciao, Tomas. This has been Tom Doody, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Doody in a Google search from my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, or restful night's sleep. Ciao.